Welcome to Decision Making class. Today I'm going to talk about the decision analysis, revising judgment in the light of new information. The course plan of Decision Making class, so far we discussed about all of the topics, start from the introduction to decision making, negotiation, and we're focusing now on the decision analysis. If you look at the problem solving and decision making model, so we're still focusing on the step 4, how we analyze the alternatives, and from those alternatives, how we select the most feasible alternatives by using the decision analysis tools that we will focusing now, how to make a decision tree. There are things to consider to see the additional information. In the decision making, the additional information only has the value when it is likely to alter the decisions. So the questions are, how do you decide if additional information gathering is worthwhile, and what would you pay for the additional information? So this can be summarized in one question. What is the value of the additional information? So let me begin with what is the new information. So if you are as the decision maker, you think about there are 80% probability that the sales of the calculator in its first year would exceed the break-even level. Then you conduct the market research survey. From the result, the survey suggests that the sales of the calculator would be unlikely to reach the break-even level. How should I revise my probability estimate in the light of this new information? The market research results are unlikely to be perfectly reliable. The sampling method used, the design of the questionnaire, and even the way the questions were posed by the interviewer may all have contributed to a misleading result. So the process in revising decision tree, it's come up from the prior probability that you get as the basic information, and then after you conduct some survey, then we got the new information, then it will come up to become the posterior probability. So this is the judgment revision as an illustration. Start from the prior, become the new information, and to become the posterior probability. The prior probability is your previous judgment. And then you have the update for your information, become the revised judgment, that is the posterior probability. The posterior probability, it follows the Bayes theorems. This is the theoretical foundation, as you already know from the statistic course. The conditional probability, or we call it as the probability bersyarat, is the probability of one event given that another event has occurred. So if B event already occurred at the beginning, then we call it as probability A conditional to B is equal to probability, joint probability of A and B, and divided by the marginal probability of B. The conditional probability of A given B has occurred. So this is the formula, the Bayes theorem, as the posterior probability or the conditional probability will be used in the decision tree using the light of new information. Thank you very much and see you again for the next session.